You would have to go pretty far from the gaming industry to find someone who hadn't heard of Halo. It's the mainstay of first-person shooters, the premium sci-fi shooter, the competitive experience that changed online gaming forever. The very essence of all things Xbox resides in this one franchise. Does Halo 5 Guardians live up to the legacy of its illustrious predecessors? What 343 have presented to us is a complete package, a multiplayer suite, a cooperative campaign, and even a theater mode so we can view our best moments again and again. Halo 4 divided opinions with its changes to core gameplay, introduction of sprinting, and the Call of Duty-like streak rewards. For Halo 5, the developers have looked to advance gameplay while taking away some of the changes that made Halo 4 what it was. Movement in Halo 5 is impressive. You can now mantle objects and boost in nearly any direction. There is now a ground pound move as well, which you can use to kill your enemies with only gravity as your weapon. Sprinting makes a welcome return, and as a whole, the movement in Halo 5 is fluid as you could expect. Changes to core gameplay mechanics include the new aim-down sight options to nearly all weapons. It's too early to say if this feature has enhanced the gunplay or made it too similar to other titles. Only time will tell, but for now, it's a welcome new addition for people used to playing games like Call of Duty or Destiny. Halo 5's marketing campaign was one of the biggest I've ever seen. Podcasts, web shows, articles, live-action trailers, we had it all. We were fed the idea that the campaign would revolve around the iconic Master Chief going AWOL after a tragic incident and being pursued relentlessly by Spartan Locke, who believed he could be a traitor and may even be prepared to kill him. You would be hard-pressed to find Halo fans who could wait to see this clash unfold. Even the box art hints at this immense battle to come. It was set to be the biggest innovation to the Halo franchise thus far and change everything in Halo forever. Dispel this impression. The campaign ultimately plays out like Halo's past with little to nothing in the way of satisfying story evolution. The clash of titans as these two top Spartans face off never truly unfolds. The trailers would have you believe that Locke was prepared to kill Master Chief in order to save innocent civilians, and that Master Chief would be prepared to stop the misguided Locke from getting in the way of his mission. Despite the disappointments regarding the story, Halo's campaign holds up as well as you could expect. The delightful drop-in, drop-out cooperative multiplayer makes yet another return, and it's very satisfying to mow down Covenant and Prometheans alike with your buddies at your side, despite the fact that for the first time ever, Halo does not feature a split-screen mode. Halo 5 is a classic example of cooperative single-player done right. The missions themselves can be versatile, with many gun-heavy segments, vehicle segments, and brand new to the Halo franchise, talking segments. For the first time, whether playing as Locke or Master Chief, you will be backed up by a full team of Spartans as you make your way through the 8-hour campaign. Standout performances include Fireteam Osiris's Buck, played charismatically by Nathan Fillion.
We're soldiers when they hear about this. They're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
The rest of the Osiris squad is perfectly serviceable, though less fleshed out. But it's Locke's generic personality that disappoints the most. He is a soldier doing a job, and he offers little to nothing more engaging than that, despite his impressive motion capture. Master Chief's blue team, on the other hand, are barely fleshed out at all due to the incredible rarity of actually playing as Master Chief throughout the game. You will play as Locke for the vast majority, and as a result, Fireteam Osiris makes for a much more interesting group of personalities. Arguably, Halo's biggest appeal has for years been its multiplayer. This year, the brand new and highly creative Warzone mode takes most of the limelight away from classic arena warfare with its built-in reward system known as the Rec system. Rec is short for requisition, and as you play Halo 5's Warzone or Arena modes, you will unlock points that can be spent to open packs of cards that can be redeemed mid-game on Warzone when you reach a certain Rec level. There are cosmetic items as well, such as emblems, visors, armor types, and helmets that you can equip to alter your Spartan's appearance in-game, both in Arena and in Warzone. There are consumable cards, such as weaponry, vehicles, and XP buffs, which can be used in Arena, that you can redeem in the middle of a Warzone match. Getting destroyed by an opponent's Scorpion tank? Call in a tank of your own, or requisition a rocket launcher to help tip the scales back in your favor. Warzone matches are frenetic and fast-paced, leaving little to no room for error. There is great satisfaction to be had from charging at a defended fortress with 11 comrades in tow and breaking through the gunfire to claim that important base capture for your team. Warzone also stirs up usual formulas by bringing in AI targets to eliminate to accumulate more squad points. Warzone functions fairly reliably, but we have encountered several instances of lag where players would seemingly teleport from one area to another, making it impossible to engage them properly. There are also a few balanced non-starter issues that would support the idea that certain Warzone maps are nearly always won by the first team to capture the central structure. Other issues, such as an inability to identify your fire team, plague the game as well. Once you're on the ground, you have no idea where your friends are. An odd decision for a game so bent on working in fire teams. Also, in my experience, you could be fighting an AI boss with about 8 other players, whittling down its health to the last millimeter, only for an opposing player to set up camp somewhere nearby and wait for their chance to pop up with the last bullet and claim the kill for their team. Unacceptable. If you are not interested in massive warfare, Halo still offers a thrilling 4v4 competitive arena suite. New to the franchise is the delightfully addictive Breakout Mode. 8 players duke it out on a small Tron-like map to control the best weapons or abilities and gain the upper hand over their opponents. It's one life only and you have lowered health. Breakout stands out as a truly competitive game type for Halo 5. Classic modes like Slayer make an almost guaranteed return, but the absence of big team battle will have a few veteran players scratching their heads. Speaking of absences, the acclaimed map editor Forge is absent this time around, but fear not, it's set to arrive in December as a separate download, promising more creative tools than ever before. Looking at the Breakout maps that we've been offered, it's exciting to think what kind of Tron maps players will create once they get their hands on the new Forge tools. Part of Halo's lasting appeal has always come from its deep customization. No Halo game would be complete without a well-rounded score, and Halo 5 does not disappoint. Offering new cues in a mix with classic Halo themes, the new score offers something truly innovative to the series. The sounds of Halo 5 are themselves first-rate. The clink and chink of a weapon case hitting the ground is deliriously nice. Visually, the game is stunning, with each little detail showing you what the Xbox One is capable of providing. Other positives include the wonderful call-out system that has Spartans automatically calling out enemy positions with surprising depth. Call-outs such as "Man down at Blue Bridge" or "Enemy sniper nearby" are incredibly useful. This goes hand in hand with each area of the map having an individual name, so you can learn exactly where these call-outs originate just by the name. It's an ingeniously subtle addition that I hope to see other games use in the future. In the end, Halo 5 Guardians presents us with a full package with the promise of more additions in the near future, such as map packs and Forge. Though the campaign story is woefully disappointing compared to what we hoped for, it plays well and it's a lot of fun to complete. The multiplayer is deep and unafraid to take bold new risks or make innovative changes to core or subtle mechanics. Value-wise, we hope to see more games offer this kind of package. There is lots to unlock and lots to replay. Halo 5 Guardians may not be the single-player experience that we were sold, and Warzone will need some work if it's to take over as the main Halo competitive mode. But as a whole, it is a great game, and one that Halo fans need to experience.